Do you have a tough time doing household chores because of back pain? Today I have some great solutions to help you get through those difficult times. So the first one is washing dishes. I feel like this task is most difficult because there's not a whole lot we can do about changing our sink height or changing the task itself. So then we have to do a few other accommodations. So the first thing is to make sure you have a nice upright posture when you are standing at the sink, and make sure that you are close as possible to the sink so you don't have to extend your reach. Also, the third thing that you can do is to open up the door below the sink, and then you can rest your foot on that ledge. And this allows you to get closer and allows you to more easily slightly bend forward. That forward bend of about 15 degrees can be very straining on your back. It's probably one of the more straining positions to be in. When you're doing dishes, also make sure that your dishes are close to you. So avoid extending your reach repeatedly to grab an item. So have them set up close to the sink, and then as you work your way through those close items, pause with washing dishes, move over to the side, grab the other dishes, bring them closer, and then resume with washing dishes. Another good tip is to use a long-handled scrubber. So if you have a long-handled scrubber, that reduces how much forward bend you have to do. So if you have a scrubber or a long-handled tool, that can help you scrub the dish and keep you in a more upright posture. The second task I would like to talk about today is shoveling, specifically shoveling snow. So with shoveling snow, especially that wet, heavy snow, it can get really tricky and cause us to be in a forward bending position. So there are great tools. My favorite tool specifically is called Reach Right. So this is a secondary handle that can attach to the shaft of your shovel and put you into a more upright posture so you don't have to bend over as much. Try to choose a lightweight shovel so you can reduce the amount of overall weight that you're having to move and lift. And as always, be sure to lift with your legs and not your back. So make sure you're bending your knees and avoiding that forward bending motion at your hips. Sweeping may also be a difficult task. So when we're sweeping, it has a lot to do with our body mechanics. So if there's an area where you want to get to, avoid using your arms and reaching with the broom. Try to keep your broom close to you and then use your legs to walk close to that mess or that area where you would like to clean up to keep everything close to your body. So the more often we can keep items close to us, that reduces the strain on our back. If you're taller, opt for a long-handled broom so you don't have to bend over to reach the end point of a shorter handle. Also be mindful of how you're feeling as you're doing these chores throughout your day. It's completely okay to stop and take a break and have a different chore for a different day so you're not doing them all in one day. And then the last item that we'll talk about today, and I'm sure there's many more out there, but the last one is trimming the grass. So holding on to a grass trimmer can cause a lot of weight to carry around with you. The same concepts happen here as they do with sweeping. So you want to keep the grass trimmer close to you and move toward the area that you would like to trim versus using your arms to reach out with the grass trimmer to trim that area. So keeping that tool in your power zone, comfort zone, golden zone, there's all these different terms for the same area, but all in all, we're trying to keep everything close to our bodies. And then general tips for pushing items such as pushing a lawnmower, pushing a stroller, or pushing a shopping cart. Always be sure to keep those close to your body too. So overall, number one, we're keeping items close to our body and avoiding that extended reach. Thanks for joining me. If you'd like more detailed information about this topic, be sure to check out our blog on our website. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you'd like additional weekly tips about ergonomics, feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it.